Hello everyone, today I am looking at the Daniel Smith Essentials watercolor set. I got these guys for my birthday a few weeks ago, and this is the first time I'm using them in the Monkey Tries Art Supplies series I'm doing this week. So the Essentials set comes with 3 primary colours, 2 of each, one in a cool colour and one in a warm colour. So right now I'm just popping them on my plate. I was actually really surprised at how much paint came in these sets. It's only 5mm, and when I got them I thought they were tiny, but man, they really fill up the tubes, and you only really need a dot to start with because they're really super pigmented. So I'm just working in my Windso Newton watercolor sketchbook today, and I'm swatching them out. So I'm going to try and remember what these are. So the yellow one was New Gamboge, the red one here is Pyro Scarlet, and then the last one is French Ultramarine. So the top 3 are the warm colours, and the bottom 3 are Hansa Yellow Light, Quinacridone Rose, and Phthalo Blue. So I thought I would do a quick chart of the warm 3 and the cool 3 to see what colours you can make. And I actually watched a couple of videos before I did this because I couldn't quite figure out which were the cold and which were the warm. I'm really bad at that. I know that you're just meant to look at the colours and kind of like common sense. You know that if the red has more yellow in it, it's warm, and if it has more blue in it, it's cool. But I'm pretty new at watercolours, so it takes me a while to figure it out. And the first video I watched, they actually had the French Ultramarine as the cool blue, and they had the Phthalo Blue as the warm blue. But then another video I watched, they switched it around, so I was pretty confused. So if you guys know which one's cool and which one's warm, and if I've done it right, let me know. Because looking at the top chart there, the greens are like super muddy, and I know that when you mix a cool colour with a warm colour, it comes off a little bit muddy, so I'm not sure if I got my blues mixed up. And then I'm just using the rest of the paint on the plate there to just kind of like have a quick test of different colours that you can mix with them. I want to do a bigger chart in the future where you can have like every colour combination, but I thought that would be a bit much today. I just kind of wanted to play around with them. So these are the swatches, and I'm pretty sure I got the colours right. They just say it there along the top if you want to see. And there's my beautiful paint palette. So to test these colours out, I thought I would do a little quick portrait. This is a still from Tessa Violet, her new video, which is on YouTube. If you guys know who she is, she's like a singer, she's pretty well known. And I really loved her hair colour in this video, and I thought I would try and do a still from it. And I chose probably the hardest face to do because she's making like quite a weird face, and I don't really think I did it justice because I think she's really pretty. But yeah, so this, I mean, it turned out like this, so maybe I'll try again in the future. But I was just testing the colours out, so it's not the end of the world. So I haven't used watercolour for a while because I've been testing out lots of different new materials and doing lots of sketching. So kind of jumping back into watercolour after a while and just kind of messing around. And also this is a new set, so I'm not quite comfortable with the colours yet. I was basically throwing every colour I had, like the warms and the cools together, like every colour on the page, just to see what would happen. So as for the paints themselves, I can't really like give up a judgment because A, I'm not amazing at watercolour, and B, I only use them for like 2 hours, but they were really nice to use. They have such a strong pigment, you only really need a dot. So a lot of the time I kind of ended up putting a dot on the page and then realising it was way too much pigment and taking it off with water. So I got to this stage here and I thought it looked a little rough. So I had the choice to either line it or kind of put more layers on, so I decided to line it because I thought that would be simpler in this situation. So I'm just using the Staedtler pigment liners, which I also have a video about this week. I tried them for the first time a few days ago if you want to check that out. And I have been switching between line-in watercolor stuff and not line-in to kind of see what I like, and I think I like it better when I don't outline things in black because I think it's a bit harsh, but on this one here it was the only way I think I was going to save it. And I don't mind how it turned out. I think she looks a bit hard, if that's like a thing. Like, she doesn't look soft and pretty. She looks kind of like cartoony and a bit rough around the edges, but it's kind of got a graphical quality that's a little bit charming, maybe. So yeah, this is the finished image. If Jess and Violet ever sees this, I apologise. But yeah, it was just a quick little look at Daniel Smith watercolors. I'll definitely be using more of them in the future. I hope you enjoyed watching that video, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.